Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning the real world. Many people look at this physical world and believe that this is the real world. But I have good news for you. The real world is the world of imagination. It is the invisible world, the world of spirit. And if you learn to think for yourself, you will realize that everything that we depend upon, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagined. Also, you will realize that everything you behold, it is a perception, a revelation of that which is within. Because you are the perceiver beholding the perception. So your awareness of being, your consciousness of being, is what is projecting to you a world that is without. So if you learn the law of correspondence, you will realize as above, so below. And as it is within, so is it without. So this whole world that you are beholding to be solid and real, it is a holographic universe that you're beholding. It's an outer projection. And even the Bible tells you that in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verses 11. And when you look at modern science and technology, and for example, you look at the computer and you look at a flash drive, you cannot see anything that is downloaded on the flash drive. And if you do not turn on the computer and go into certain programs, you'll not be able to see the things that are downloaded on the computer, and you wouldn't realize that the computer have a central processing unit, and it has data, it has memory, it has all the other things that comprises the mind of a man. So it's a replica of who you are. So we are always displaying from within and the outside. Okay, so all science and all technology, it is basically an expression of our spirituality. And that is why science and technology and spirituality should be correlated as one, because there's only one energy and there's only one universal consciousness. So the real world is the world of spirit, because your spirit having a human experience. So I'm saying that your real self is your non-physical self. Your real self is your limitless, infinite self, your invisible self. So you have to live from the invisible world to project the visible world. That science is known as alchemy. It is where you transmute energy into matter. You transmute the formless into the form. And the Bible relates to it as turning water into wine, and in many other places. It teaches you that science, and many people look at it and think it's all about miracles, and a man who had special powers 2,000 years ago was performing these miracles. But it's all about you who would understand the transmutation of energy, and you're the one who would realize that imagination is what creates reality, and that thoughts become things. Therefore, you hold yourself more responsible for your thoughts and your action, and realize that you are creating your world by your outer circumstances. And those outer circumstances are actually the effect, and you're the cause of every effect in your life. So when you learn also the law of cause and effect, you would realize that everything that has been projected on the outside, it is within. And to sum all things up, you come to realize that everyone that you're beholding on the outside, they're your own self being pushed out, but different version of yourself. We are all one. And so there are many different levels of awareness or consciousness, or different mind, of a different state of mind. Okay, so a person might be dwelling on the frequency of a thief. That's a lower frequency than one who is operating in his creativity and using his ability for the upliftment and advancement of humanity. But it's still the one and same mind. So we are all creating our world. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, the real world is within you. And it is called the kingdom of God that is within you. And when you discover that kingdom of God that is within you, all these things in this physical, three-dimensional world will be added on to you, because you will understand energy, vibration, and frequency, and know how to attract whatever you desire to you, because you understand your magnetic and electrical self. So, my brothers and my sisters, tap in to the real world to display this outer physical world of the five senses, so you can live life on your own terms and live the best version of your life here. So everything is possible to you, but you must accept the fact that this world is not the real world, and that this body is not who you are. This is just a house. And we are non-physical beings residing in a body. So get it right. Know that your real identity is your divinity, and win in life, because you will be in control of your world when you know this world is not the real world. The real world is within you, and it is mental, it is psychological, it is spiritual. That is why you have to live on all three levels and understand the Bible on all three levels, not just on one level, not on the physical level only. That's how most people understand the Bible. That's why they believe that the Bible is literal and secular history that is pointing them to look outwardly. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to come to a close here, because I think I would have gotten my point across to you. And I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense and it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you'd like to have one-on-one with me, you can reach out to me by way of email, and I share with you the terms and conditions. And once those terms and conditions fit you, we can definitely work together and go deeper down the rabbit hole and explore more deeply on these things and have a great time together, because we have to work together, because united we stand but divided we fall. And remember, iron sharpeneth iron. Also, if you'd like to take my $20 course, it's available on my Patreon. It's called The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously, along with my bonus course on self-concept. And with all of that, there is a lot more information that is available on my Patreon for you. There's so much for you to gain from, and for you to listen and help to expand and grow yourself. So the choice is yours. If you feel strongly led, I definitely encourage you to do so. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, or you can follow me on TikTok at BlackMadGuru, and you can also follow me at BlackMadGuru on Rumble.com. I definitely have to get myself more engaged and keep posting there more regular. Also, before I come to a close here, I just want to remind you that if you feel strongly led to support this work, that we have a PayPal, and that the link is always down below. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.